I think today I'm going to do some modeling for you. Not that kind of modeling. I'm going to do some 3D modeling stuff for you, and I wanted to show you just a little trick that I figured out. I hope I figured it out. I'm hoping it'll help me out. I have struggled and struggled and struggled when I make plaques to get lettering that I can get to turn out, and I've ended up resorting to doing very, very short letters, like 0.5 millimeter high, and you know, that's not. It's not what you want. You don't always want that, right? You want some letters that'll stand up. And the reason I've had trouble is when I cast certain letters, like letters that have small openings in them, like a lowercase e or something, the draft comes in and it fills in that bottom the thing. Or if I've got letters that are close together, the draft comes out and the letters get very close together at the bottom. And I end up with a lot of surface area, and I end up with very little sand to pack together. So when I take the pattern out of the sand, it just it breaks apart on me. So I have learned a trick that I'm going to show you here on the computer with the software that I use. So let's look at it here. So this is a software that I use. It's called Design Spark Mechanical. It's free. I actually kind of like it. It's got some issues, like these letters are not actually generated in Design Spark. I have to make them in SketchUp and import them in, and I end up with some artifacts like a ton of little faces right here. That's okay. I'll fast forward through the part that's really irritating. This is what I've been doing is I'll select a pull tool here, and the draft tool on the pull menu. God, I can't talk. What I've been doing is I've been selecting the top surface of my letters, and then I'll go around and I'll start selecting the faces the vertical faces that I want to draft. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, everything's selected, kind of a willy-nilly fashion, but I've got them all selected. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a 10% draft on this, which is just like that, and you'll see what happens. You see how the bases got wider, and you see, like, for example, how narrow this little gap is here and how small these openings are. When you're trying to ram this up in sand, that's tough. Let me show you what I figured out, and you may just go, well, duh, you dummy. Well, it was new to me, so I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to select the draft tool again. I'm going to select the back surface this time. Let me go ahead and select all these letters. Okay, I think I've got everything selected, it looks like there. I'm going to go ahead and put that same 10% draft on, but remember I selected the back this time instead of the top. And you see what happened now. What happened is, rather than coming in this way on the letters, we've started at the bottom and come out. And so now you'll see, like, the gap here is much wider. The opening is much wider. Now the drawback to this is that the top of the letters get smaller, and they may change shape, they may look a little differently. But the plus side is, I think this is going to be a whole lot easier to cast. So I've got a plaque I'm going to make, not in this video, but I've got a plaque I'm going to make. I'm going to use this technique, and I'm going to see if that'll help me. Hopefully that will help you if you're making plaques. Just something to think about. Anyway, that's it. You guys have a great day.